I don't think anyone's in here yet, but who knows?
No worry. That's the way it usually goes, isn't it?
What?
That's the way it usually goes at the moment. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man. So,
yeah.
What have you been up to this week? Actually, it's been 2 weeks since we last spoke, hasn't it? So.
Yeah, 2 or almost 3 weeks actually.
3 weeks. Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. It's the 3rd week here. So what have I been up to? I've been up to, as I just told you, trying out these guys from Sugarbeard.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty different. It's a different, scent line than I'm used to. My daughter likes it. She likes this bubblegum thingy very much. So yeah, I haven't tried the fluff yet.
They're all really sweet scents, aren't they? Super sweet scents.
Yeah, extremely sweet. So yeah. And I got these fluffy thingies as well, but I haven't tried them yet.
They're so good. It's just a beard wash in the shower. It's so good. It like foams up loads and really cleans your beard well, but it doesn't take away the natural oils I found. It cleans it, but then it doesn't feel too dry afterwards like most soaps and stuff do. Brilliant stuff that is.
Yeah. So hey Beard, it's Strickland. Welcome. So yeah, but I've been kind of, it's new. So I haven't tried anything like this before. So I guess I just have to, pull myself together to actually put it in beard. Since it's so, it's kind of a new thing, And when I did this unboxing on them, this stuff here kind of, they colored my hands blue. So I was kind of, my great beard is going to get blue if I try this. But I guess it won't. So
no, mate, it doesn't. I mean, well, the one I've got is orange and blue, and I'm good. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So no, but that's what I've been trying out. Sugarbeard.
Cool, man. How have you been finding them so far?
Good. They have the feel in beard is good. Actually, when I think it was the first 2 times I tested them, they gave this kind of a slight burning sensation on my skin underneath. But it's gone now. It's not anymore. It was just in the beginning. The feel in beard is good, and the scent duration is like, I don't know, 7 hours or so. So it's fine.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. I found them to be really good as well. I love them. I mean, I've only got the one scent. I've got the balm, the oil, and the beard fluff in Iron Brew scent. But I also got the rhubarb and custard, what you've got, but in the soap. The soap's too. But do you know the backstory of them, or like how it started?
Nope.
So I was speaking to Tom. There's 2 owners. They're from a place called Newport in South Wales. I used to live in Swansea up the road from them, and they're part of the Bearded Villains, and they're like quite high up in the Welsh Bearded Villains. And I was speaking to them. I was like, "What made you start it?" And they were saying like, what made them start it was because they were trying so many different balms and oils. And they found that they really like the sweet scents, the really cool sweet scents. As you can see, most of their marketing, the bright colors and stuff, it really, what they like and the smells really come out in the branding.
Yeah.
But they said they found some really good stuff, but it smelt like they wanted to, but the balms didn't have quite as much of a strong hold as they wanted. But then they found other products that had like a really good strong hold, but they didn't have the right scent that they wanted to. Like, you know what, fuck it, let's make our own thing. And I'm sure you've noticed by the balms, man, it's so hard. It's made from, they use mango butter instead of shea butter, and a higher percentage of beeswax in it. So it's super strong. But man, that stuff holds your beard. It's like super strong hair gel. It just holds your beard all day.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, they've just actually, I see on their story, they're opening up their own like kind of Sugarbeard headquarters, like a big office. They also do tattoo aftercare products as well. So like once you had a tattoo done, it's called ink candy, and it's just like really good, healthy. You put it on your tattoos after you've had them done. And yeah, it's a really, really cool little company, and they're growing very quick. They're very unique with their brand. Awesome.
You can see the hold of this. You really, if you press it down, you make it.
See what I found out to do? If you take the lid and use the lid to scrape it off, that's what I do. It works.
But definitely, if you're into sweet, what?
They have the cool little wristbands on the top of every.
It's actually a nice idea where they put it on the sides here to make it easier to open it. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And also you can wear as a wristband. It's really, really cool stuff, actually.
Yeah. So if you're into sweet scents, definitely Sugar Beard, amazing.
Yeah, man, absolutely love the Sugar Beard. They're doing some amazing things, actually.
Yeah, it's different. It's very different. You have to, it's an acquired taste, I guess. You have to get used to it at least.
Yeah,
For me,
and that's the thing. I think I it's one of those I like to have. I can't say I'm drawn to one certain type of scent where it's earthy, woody, spicy, or sweet. But some days I wake up and be like, I fancy something sweet today, and I'll put that on. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah.
Best sweet scent I've used. And also being Scottish, I have to like the Iron Brew. So interesting fact about Iron Brew. So it's Iron Brew is a fizzy drink made in Scotland. Yeah. Scotland is the only country in the world where the #1 selling fizzy drink is not Coca-Cola. It's Iron Brew. That's how much we love it. It's insane. It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and then also, as I said, I've been testing Infernal, Beardco, these guys, also a UK company. Just came out like last week. It's new, very new company. They have an interesting scent line, product line. It's kind of, how do I put this? They're kind of going for the esoteric part of beard oils, if you could say that. They have this kind of a coven making the scent line up for them, and then they're going to mix it after that, so that the different carrier oils in the oils have a certain meaning in, magical sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of that's what kind of the thing they do.
Cool. So what's the name again? I'll just pull that up quickly.
Infernal Beardco. They are, at least they have a Instagram page. I know.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, they got some cool stuff there, actually. I like the brand of this. It's very heavy metal. I love it.
Yeah, it is. They have this one that I have here is Morningstar, after Lucifer thingy.
Yeah.
Fallen Angel here. Yeah. And that's kind of what they do. They have that. They have Green Man. They have Cthulhu thingies. They have different kind of like.
Cool, man. I am 100% going to check them out. I like the look of this stuff.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
And they are very, this one is very lavender based.
Yeah.
And now everything's just sweet here. I can't. It's all Sugar Beard. I can't smell anything. So.
I think if you use Sugar Beard, you can't smell anything else. It's so powerful and sweet, isn't it? Just everything. Yeah. It's like it's like going and drinking a nice fine wine, but then having like a sugary sweet pack of pick and mix afterwards.
Yep. Exactly.
You can't say powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I went and made a rebuy from these guys.
Cool.
I forgot to buy the normal, bottle of oil from them with humidor, and I had to have that one. So I just got this here the other day.
Nice.
Yeah. Been trying out some. I have quite a few bearded bastard things now. And now I'm just trying out their samples as well, and they are amazing. Like these kind of trams thing here, still with real wood around them.
Yeah. Oh, even on the small ones as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's pretty nice, actually. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
And are they 10 mil samples?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool, man. No.
Yeah.
I like when companies do that, when they, because I noticed that the Beardsmen have just started doing it. Also, a company I just reviewed last week, I'll talk about them in a minute, Runesilk, they do the same thing. Yeah. They've got like a new series, and it's like 4 new scents, but they also have their one original one. And they just sell it in a pack. It's like small 5 mil bottles, little 5 mil things to test it out. And it's really good because it kind of saves you a little bit of money, because you don't know which one you're going to buy. And instead of buying the full version of each one, you can try the small ones out and see which ones you like. I think it's a really good idea for them to do. Yeah. It's great for them because you see what you like. And it's also good for us because we don't spend like hundreds of pounds on just buying 5.
Exactly.
See which one
you
you
like. Well, it's kind of the same with the Royal Beardsmen. They have this one.
Ah, cool.
I did a giveaway on one of these some time back. It's pretty cool. You get the new blueberry scent is not in here, but there are 11 cents in here.
Oh, 11. Wow.
That's everything they have, just not the newest one. So
how much does that cost? Is that from the US?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it is. Hang on a second. Just going to give you the price. 1 second. It's $25.
For 11 cents, that's phenomenal. That's really good.
It's all kind of dram bottles, so it's fine. Yeah.
Cool, man. That's nice.
Yeah. How much is what?
Any other new ones you've been looking at?
Yes. Fresh beers just came in. I haven't tested them yet, but got
like
them here.
the bottles. Quite cool.
Yeah, and they're plastic bottles.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you can actually squeeze them a bit when you want to get scent out of it, or kind of there's a resistant drop on this, so it's
Cool. Have you ever done what I've done and dropped a glass bottle of beard oil and smashed it?
Nope. No, I haven't.
I have. I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. I had to order it again. So that's quite good.
And they also have these pretty big bottles here.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And who's that by?
Still Fresh Beard.
Ah, cool.
And Barnes as well. So I'm going to test these very soon. Just have to finish all that other stuff I've been testing. So yeah.
I feel like me and you are in the same situation where we have so many products now that it's like I have to schedule like what I'm doing. Because to be fair to the companies, I don't want to just kind of use it once and then there you go, do a review.
Oh no,
I like
have to do a real review.
At least a week, for a whole week, use it in the morning, the evening. And because what happens in a lot of them, they have like really deep, complex scent profiles.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it when you first use it. It takes you a good few days of wearing it. And now and again, you'll get like maybe you'll be wearing it for like 4 hours and a lot of the scent's gone. You get a small gust of wind and something comes up and you're like, oh shit, that's where that scent's coming from. And it all makes sense. So I like to do that and like use it for a good week or two and then really get the scent profile in. And then when I do a review, it's more of like a kind of in-depth review. And like a more of a kind of realistic review sort of thing. So yeah, I'm where you are. I've got so many products to review, and the other two guys in Bearded Bear Reviews, we've got so much stuff. I've got like a backlog of about 2 months at the moment of things we need to do, and that's between 3 of us as well. So,
but for me, it's kind of a bit of I normally do that like for a week or a little over a week. I only use the products I'm going to review next. But with these guys, that's kind of hard.
Oh man, it's hard. It's so good.
Using that every day is kind of hard. It's too sweet for every day, I think. It's kind of hard to do that.
It's like eating sweets, isn't it? It's the same thing. Like I will diet really hard and like be really like kind of strict with my diet. And then one day I'll have a big binge there. I'll eat loads of sweets and candy. And I'll be like, oh, it feels so good. But I can't do that 2 days in a row because I just can't. I can't do it. It's too much. It's a sensory overload. Same with those guys. They're amazing, but you can't do it every day.
and this is kind of, eating sweets with your nose. So that's kind of even harder. Josh, we have a question. Let's see here. You'll need to try JOFM. Who's that? Okay. Yeah. I'm actually planning to do that. They're on my list. So definitely, yeah.
What's JOFM?
It's from Beard Justice.
Okay.
No. Sorry, I didn't read it right. JOFM. Who's that? Bearded Strickland. Who's that?
Jolly old fat man.
Of course. Yeah. Sorry. Also on my list. So yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
Are you getting to a fat man? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely I am. There's been so much hype about him on the latest. I'm going to try it out to see what it is. I didn't know it until, like a week ago. So it's very new to me, but yeah, I'm going to try it out, definitely.
Are they from the States?
Yeah.
In the US?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's kind of my problem right now, because most of the I get some UK stuff now, but most of the products I get are from the US, and it just takes like 100 years to get here because of the Corona thingy right now. So it's actually this one, the humidor and the T-shirt, I ordered that like a little over a week ago, and the postal service kind of misplaced it between these guys and post office, so it didn't get any further than that. So when I wrote them, they just they shipped this one, and I had it within 4 days. Again, like with the bit of pasta. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't complain with that.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I have to see here.
I have a 106. What brand's that from? This is the Royal Beardsmen.
Yeah. Well, El Humidor is a good one. As I said, I just got it. It's definitely a tobacco scent, but I don't know if it's the best tobacco. It's a very sweet tobacco scent. I think if you want more like realistic tobacco scent, you have to go for something like Damn Yankee or something like that. They should do some pretty awesome tobacco scents. I'm actually waiting for a shipment from them right now, so I'm hoping to do a review soon. But what I've heard, they should be more like pipe and cigar tobacco scents. Yeah.
Well, I like tobacco scents. I think they're really good as like a kind of thing to blend in with other scents. So like I've got the one I've been making, the Vanilla Killer. And my first version of it, I think I put too much tobacco in it, because tobacco is what you'd call an end note. So you've got like first notes, mid notes, end notes, and base notes. So tobacco is one of those notes that stays in the scent like for hours. It will stay all day. Yeah. So I made this one. It's got oud, it's got vanilla, Tuscan leather, and also tobacco. And my first testing version, it had too much tobacco. When I say too much, I only put a tiny amount. Like, the proportion was like 1 to 10 versus like the vanilla. But what happens? The vanilla goes away, the oud goes away throughout the day. And then what happens at the end of the day? You smell your beard, and it just smells like you've been smoking cigarettes all day. It just smells tobacco. That's what it is. So I find it really interesting when beard oils and beard balms have the tobacco scent in them, because it's so hard to balance that. Because you want to be able to smell it at the beginning. But you also don't want it to be the only scent that's left there at the end, and it's it's a super powerful, long-lasting scent tobacco.
Yeah, well, it's from Damn Yankee, it's kind of they have the Cavendish. It's purely Cavendish tobacco scent. Stuff like that. Actually, I'm looking forward to getting it here, trying it out. There's also a new thing from, what are they called now? Renewed Man. Also a US company. Yeah, they should have done some kind of very, very, good tobacco scents as well, mixed with other stuff. So I'm going to try them out as well when I get the money for it. Yeah.
It's an expensive hobby, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's becoming like an addiction here. So I just want some new beard products.
Like, I'm going to need to get like 3 more shelves behind here for all my beard oil collection.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Take it over my life.
The other day I was kind of thinking, what am I actually going to do with all that stuff? Because now I have like, I think 33 different oils, and
man, I literally a lifetime supply of beard oils now. Not including the stuff that I make myself. Like I've got. So with this one I was just talking about, the Vanilla Killer, the first one I didn't really like it, made some more, and I perfected it. I love it, and I made 2 liters of it. So I've got a 2-liter cap on the corner of my room every day. I just use it. I use it in my hair now and everything. It's so good for you. But I've got beard oil products for the rest of my life.
Yeah, me too. And they are only going to last for like 2 years, so it's kind of a bit,
True.
No, I haven't tried. Let's see, Royal Black from Husky Beard. No, Husky Beard is also on my list. Haven't gotten around to them yet. So tobacco, I'm going to check that out when I'm going to order from them. And let's see, we have a question here on CBD. No, I wanted to get something from Fable on that, but they are not able to ship to Denmark because of the CBD.
Oh, is that not cool in Denmark?
No, yeah, they actually they say they can't ship abroad at all from the US.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that it started when I kind of half won this giveaway on a Dan C live stream, and I couldn't get the product because he couldn't ship abroad. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of CBD products, actually, if you want to check out, so many of you, as who don't know who I'm Andy. I'm Beardtings. I also have a joint review page called bearded_bear_reviews on YouTube, and we it wasn't myself, so there's three of us, and we review different products. We all put the reviews up there. So one of the other guys, Dan, who does reviews, he reviewed a company called the CBD Reaper. It's a UK-based company with CBD products. It's not just beard oil; they do CBD joints, they do CBD like gummies, they do hair stuff, body lotion, drops, they do CBD vape oil, everything. But they do a CBD beard oil, which we reviewed, and I haven't tried it, but from the review, it looks incredible. Okay. And one thing I can tell you about is the benefits of CBD oil. I've got a herniated disc in my back. I used to fight professionally MMA. I have destroyed my body over the years, and my back is fucked. So I take CBD, and the results are phenomenal. As an anti-inflammatory product, it's so good. And when we use beard oils, like if you look at, say, like argan oil or jojoba oil, one of the best benefits of these things is they have really good anti-inflammatory properties, which also stops the kind of, the dry, itchy thing you get on your skin. Having an oil that has anti-inflammatory properties really, really helps that. So if that's what something like argan oil does, I can't imagine the benefits of having a CBD beard oil. It must be phenomenal. So I'm all for it. I want to try it. I haven't, but check out Bearded Bear Reviews, and you see it's the CBD Reaper, a British company. Check out them. Give them a go.
So there's a European brand that's doing that. But I'm also, I guess I'm going to try and order something from the US and see if it gets through custom. Because there's a couple of companies doing CBD right now that I would like to try over there also. So I'm going to try it out to see if it's possible.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So CBD in the UK has, in the last 2 years, blown up, absolutely blown up. The CBD oil I use is a company called Hemp Lucid from Colorado. And obviously, Colorado in the States, that's where it's fully legal. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it there. They're cool. And it's the best one I've used. But there's some really good companies coming up in Europe. Mainly, obviously, Amsterdam in the Netherlands. They'll have CBD. That's the place you want to go for the CBD in Europe. But there's a few places in the UK because the laws here are getting really, really relaxed on CBD. It's just the THC, like so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyways, what have you been up to?
So I've been doing a few bits. Last week I did 2 reviews. One of them was on Balbo's Beard Co. And it's quite cool. We're just talking about sugar beard actually, because this is another one that's really, really sweet. It's called Heart's Candy Beard Oil by Balbo Beard Co. And you have these sweets in the UK. As a kid, you buy them. It's like a small packet of like little sweets, and they're called Love Heart Candy. So obviously they can't call it Love Handy for copyright reasons, but they've called it Candy Heart's Beard Oil. Okay. And it's like very similar to the sugar beard stuff. It's so sweet. Really similar look. It's mainly grapeseed oil because of the light color. It's also got jojoba, argan, and I think it's avocado oil. If I'm wrong. Grapeseed, jojoba, argan, and that's it. So jojoba and argan are very kind of darker oils, but so there's 3 oils, but this is very light. So you can see that the vast majority of this oil is grapeseed oil. I really like grapeseed. It's the best light oil I think that's on the market. But the scent is so good. It does actually contain alcohol, which I was really surprised at because this is one of the best oils I've used for making your beard feel like silk. It's so smooth. If you use like a straightener and use a brush afterwards and you put this stuff on, your fingers just glide through your beard. It's really, really good. It gets If you get the knots out of it, it's great. They gave me the balm as well. The balm's a complete different scent to this, which is, I love that they did that, because I'd like to kind of review as many scent profiles of the company as possible. So the balm they gave me is sweet orange, cinnamon, and ylang ylang. It's best way to describe it, smells like Christmas.
Okay.
It's have you ever drunk mulled wine before? Like spiced wine, yeah. It smells like that should smell, if you know what I mean. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
But again, one of the things I was most impressed at is just the consistency of the balm. It's so smooth, like super, super smooth. And when I found I used their oil and their balm together, my beard just felt, as you know, like when you use a beard butter and it feels super soft and smooth. It's like that, but you're using the beard butter. Super, super good products. They also sent me their beard soap, which I liked, but I think I'm a bit biased. I don't really like beard soaps. I'm not a massive fan of beard soaps unless it's like a masterpiece, because most of them, like, I mean, you ever use soap on your skin, you have that dry feeling in your skin afterwards.
You mean the balm?
I like to keep my natural oils in my beard or on my skin. And I find that when I use soap, it just dries out my skin too much, and it just feels like a squeaky, you know, if you know what I mean by that. But Balbo's Beard Co, awesome company. I did a 3-day review on them, different posts each day. The woman called Rianne in England who made them, she ran a soap company for 6 years before she did this. So she really knows her stuff. She knows her scents, she knows her essential oils, she knows her carry oils, she knows what she's doing. And that's what impressed me about this the most, was just the feel of it. They've really done well on their consistency of the product. So yeah, if you want to check them out, guys, Balbo's Beard Co, very good company. The other one I did was, sorry?
It's kind of strange that it's that good with alcohol in it, because
that's the thing. It's strange, but no. I mean, alcohol's bad for you. I mean,
it should be bad for your skin and for your beard. So yeah, well, hey, that's yeah.
And then also I did Runesilk. These guys, it's a very light coloured. Can't really see it well. So Runesilk are a company that started out making wooden sunglasses. Really cool wooden sunglasses, by the way. Check their Instagram out, Runesilk. They've got a really good website as well. Yeah, really, really nice product. So they started off, it was the guy who owns it, but some of the sunglasses, like, I want to try a beard oil. And he made a beard oil called Revolution. And it was his first one, sent it away, and it came back with some really, really good reviews from like some big reviewers. And he was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna make some more. So he made a series called Elements.
Okay.
And he's really going to, like, this marketing thing is like, it's kind of cool because each scent he's done relates to each element in the world. So you've got fire, air, water, and earth. So he gave me the air element, which is like the kind of fresh air version. And it's, when you smell it, I mean, before I even open the actual bottle, you can smell it in the tube. The first thing it gets like a real strong spearminty smell. So it's very minty, very kind of fresh. It's one of those things you put it on in the morning, and it's like having a shot of espresso in the morning. It just wakes you up. It's super kind of gets your brain work in the morning. I was really impressed, and it's a good oil blend. Yeah, impressed with them, and I'm trying to get my hands on some of their sunglasses because they're really fucking cool sunglasses, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like them. And then also, as always, I am now working with these guys, and don't think that's why I'm going to give them such a good review, because they are, the reason I want to work with these guys is because they're my favorite company out there. I love them. Odin's Beard Care. The branding is so cool. Every single one of their products is after a Norse mythological god or creature. So far I've had Surta, which is their brand new one. They released this about a week ago, and within the first 24 hours they sold out completely of all of it.
Yeah, I checked it out. They're sold out. So yeah.
They've got it back in stock now. Really, really good stuff. The guy who owns Beard Company is a guy called Darren, and he is just like, he's like the beard oil version of Walter White from Breaking Bad. He's a one-man army. No, he doesn't work with anyone else. It's just him. It's his company. He has his kitchen. He sells like insane quantities of his products every week. The man just works in his kitchen all day, every day. It's like a little mad scientist. But he has such a good nose, and the scents that he comes out with are incredible. So the first one I did with him was Tyre, did that a good month ago. It's very like clove heavy. This is the heaviest beard oil scent. The oil's light, but the scent is so powerful.
Yeah.
And then Serta is probably the second most powerful scent I've actually worked with. And this is the one I just reviewed this today, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen the new
YouTube.
Yeah, the from Ragnarok, Thor.
Yeah.
So it's the bad guy from Ragnarok, Thor.
Yeah.
But it's mainly, what's it? It's got patchouli, it's got vetiver, it's got petitgrain, vanilla, and cinnamon as well. And it's such a complex scent. And this is what I was saying about a minute ago. I like to take a good week to review a beard product, because if I just smelt that now, I'd say something completely different to what I would say a week down the line, because you notice so many other things. Yeah. So it's got like a kind of musty, earthy undertone throughout the whole thing. The first thing that hits you is the vanilla, then you get the kind of lavender in the middle, and the kind of citrusy things about a little bit halfway through. At the end of it, it just punches you with like a fiery cinnamon scent at the end. It's like, and that's kind of where the fiery thing comes from. But no, it's such a cool journey of scent from the start to the finish of it. And it's one of those things, you put it on, and throughout the day, you get a different scent. So you'll start off and you'll feel it's like the vanilla when you first put it on. Then throughout the day, you'll get to that kind of patchouli, then you get to the lavender, then before you go home from work, you get in like the kind of cinnamon, the citrusy bit, and you get home from work and like, I smell cinnamon now. It's really cool. It's like it changes throughout the day. But that's what I mean about them. They're so in depth, so complex, and I mean, even apart from that, the branding is so cool. They've got one called Thor, one called Loki, and each bottle has its individual branding on it. And just check them out. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, I will definitely. Yeah, and I just remembered now that actually I'm kind of waiting for a cool thing as well. It's a company, again, a US company called Last Look. It's Last Look. It's a company that is basing all their beard products on movies. So, for instance, I ordered a set for Godfather movie. Also one from Twin Peaks and The Witch and stuff like that. So they're kind of basing their oils on that and their products on that.
The family is the Godfather. I can see that. That's cool, man. Ringing bells.
Ringing bells. That's Raging Bull, I think.
Live deliciously. I like the look. I love it. I love a good theme. I love a camping with a theme. Like, you know, when you see, like, obviously, what's it called? The Beard Company, is it? The Beard Company? The Beard brand.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. Smells great, but it's just like a brand and it's cool. All good.
Yeah.
But I love a theme. I love something that you can relate the scent to. You can see as a backstory. Like, for example, Odin, there's like every scent has a reason why it smells that way. And it's like sort of there's a story behind it. I love a good story.
Yeah. And this guy here is out of Hollywood, and he's a film nerd, so that's kind of what he's doing. That's his thing. So I'm kind of looking forward to try it out. I know a few other guys who made reviews on them. I believe Faithfully Bearded and the Shark also did it, and it should be pretty good. What?
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to get that. And talking about US thingies, because the most important thing about reviews I found yesterday kind of is when you do reviews, it's important to be honest, doing honest reviews, because it kind of pays off, that people are kind of, going to follow you and subscribe to you when they know that you're telling the truth. And I just did this review on Beard Octane yesterday, and talked about how they are just not working for me. So I guess that was kind of new to a lot of people to hear that about Beard Octane, because they're kind of big, and everybody's just kind of praising them to be kind of like this amazing brand. And that's, exactly. So I guess that was kind of new to some people to hear, a voice telling that for me it's not working. Yeah. And it was also kind of strange to do that review, actually, because, it's a big company, as I say, and kind of my first not so positive one review.
Yeah.
But I did it. So it's, well.
Nice. But that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, like anything in life, it's all about honesty. Whether you're running a business, whether you work in a business, whether you customer service, anything, honesty is the best sell point in anything, and that's what we're trying to do. I mean, you're the exact same as me and the guys. We're not here to promote a certain company or anything like that. We're just here to help the bearded community. And
I'm not being paid, to do this. So I do whatever I want, basically. I can say what I want. I'm not being paid. Sometimes I get a free, product, but there's no money in this for me. So I can actually buy products and say about it how it feels for me.
Yeah.
That's
good. That's the best way, isn't it?
That's the nice.
It's always the best way.
Yeah, and that's kind of the nice thing when you're not being paid. Yeah, free products is also being paid, but as long as there's no money in it, I think that kind of gives you this kind of freedom to express yourself. Because if you're being paid in money, there's some kind of pressure on you that you have to say something nice, maybe about a company. But so that was kind of new to me to do this kind of not so positive thing on a big brand.
To be honest, for me, so far I haven't really found anything that I don't like. I think probably the one that I like the least is probably Viking Revolution, because the scents are good, but I think it's down to more of a personal preference, because the actual oil base is very good. It's really good for your skin. It's really good for your beard. But the scents for me are far too weak. You can't smell much. You put it on, you can smell it on your hand when you put your knife right in your hand, smell it. But then you can't really smell it. Now and again throughout the day, you get a small little whiff. But some people like that, I don't. And that's the good thing about reviewing. What I review and what I say is good, you may think is shit. And whatever you think is good, I might. And that's the whole thing about reviews. You're going to they're good as a reference point. But at the end of the day, the best thing for people that want to buy beard products is buy them, try them. If you like it, buy more. If you don't bother. And you've got to make up your own mind. It's all about personal preference and personal choice, I think.
Yeah, true. And talking about, Beard Octane, they are doing amazing hats. So if you like hats, they are kind of amazing, actually, what they do. So I can only recommend that. But also, as I say in the video, the reason why they're not really working for me, I think, is because it's very, very thin oils. And my gray beard is kind of, eating everything very, very fast. And if it's a thin beard, everything just goes away. Even the scent, I lose the scent within an hour with them. And I think that's because of it being so thin, basically. Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm not. I'm the same. My beard's very similar to yours in that way. It eats everything up. It's like a hydration machine. It just sucks everything up.
Yeah.
I haven't found a beard oil yet that's too greasy or too. Because my beard, honestly, it eats everything. I think it eats more than me. I'll probably find a few bones in here somewhere from chicken or something. It eats food and everything. With the monster.
But, one good thing I got out of Beard Octane was actually, when I received their butter. This one here, it was totally gritty and dry and pretty terrible. This is kind of their night scent, I think. Their downshift, it's called. And I think it's a US thing, but they have a lot of these nighttime scents with oatmeal scent to it. Kind of strange, but it's actually good to go to sleep on. It's a very relaxing scent. But the consistency of this guy when I got it, because it was so gritty and dry, it was almost like oatmeal, picking it out of the bottle here and put it in a bit. But
like having a bowl of porridge.
Yeah, exactly. But it was kind of, I like the scent. I like how it felt when I put it in and went to bed. But then in the morning, it was just my beard was just dry again because it was sucked into it. But the good thing about this one was it was so gritty, but because then I had to try this thing where you can microwave your beard butters and balms.
Oh,
I did that. Yeah, well, you put it into your microwave if it's plastic or glass, then you put it into your microwave for 15 seconds, and then you turn it out. What?
Disclaimer, everybody, do not do that if it's metal.
No, metal you do in a normal oven on low. But if it's plastic or glass, you put it in for 15 seconds and take it out, and maybe stir a bit, and then 50 till it's totally melted.
Ah, cool.
Then, and then when it's melted, you put it into your fridge and leave it there for 2 to 3 hours, and then it's smooth and nothing's wrong with it. All the grit, everything is gone. So that's
something that I found as well. Like, so to be honest, to this day, one of the best beard balms I've used is so simple. It is coconut oil, pure 100% coconut oil. I love this stuff. And like when it gets hot, it turns liquid, and it's so good for your skin, so good for your beard. I actually use this when I trim my beard. Like, I use a cutthroat razor to do all my cheeks and stuff. And I get like a little vampire point. I use coconut oil as a shading balm instead of shaving foam or shaving cream. I get coconut oil, put that on my skin. It's the best thing for your skin because it's got no additives, no preservatives, no essential oils, nothing. It's just pure 100% saturated fat, pretty much, but from coconut. It's so good for your skin. That is amazing. And one of those things, it's the same way. When it gets hot, it goes to liquid, and you put it on, and it's even better for your beard because you absorb it quicker and you absorb it better. It doesn't just sit on top of it; it all gets absorbed. And yeah, I totally get what you're saying with that.
Yeah. So if you have any gritty, I guess it's for me. It's mostly because I'm getting products from the US right now, and it's kind of warm where they are kind of waiting to be shipped. And when they get here to Europe, it's getting kind of it's getting gritty because it's not really cooling all that well down. Blah blah blah, kind of slow. So I guess that's why it's like that. But if you're getting gritty thingies, put them into your microwave oven and try it out. It works. It gets totally smooth.
So I didn't even think of it. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I have a quick question here. Let's see, agreed with. Is it Christus? Christus Farrow? Is that how you say your name? Just to be sure, I'm not fucking it up here. But anyways, it's nice to see that I'm not the only one with Beardtings like that.
After about a couple of hours, I feel like I have not put the products. Doesn't last very long then, no?
No, they don't. And again, it's because, hang on for a second. Just going to show you here.
Is it? Yes, it's like Chris. There you go. Christoph.
Yeah.
Christos. Chris.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, just putting in a few drops here. And it's just running. It's so thin that there's nothing in it. Like, just trying it again here, just to show you. I can get the camera. It's not even medium. It's light oil. Yeah, Christus. Cool. So if you have a beard that kind of just a bit gray or a bit soaks anything up, it won't work. I'm pretty sure. I was kind of disappointed really because I like their hats. I like all the swag they have on their website, their t-shirts, their hoodies, stuff like that. But it's kind of hard to buy, t-shirts and hoodies from a company where you're not going to use their oil. Yeah.
Man, we need to get you one of our hats. We need to get you one of the Bearded Bear Review hats.
I'm also waiting for your oil.
Oh yes, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I'm going to write this down right now because I keep forgetting. I've got about 5 or 6 people I need to send my order to, actually. Right.
And I can recommend this T-shirt. It's amazing quality. So if you're into the Royal Beardsmen, it's kind of amazing, and they have their logo on the back as well here.
Ah, cool. That's a good T-shirt.
That's a pretty cool T-shirt actually. So and they have a great hat as well. So if you like stuff like that, well, yeah. Go check it out on their website.
See, I've got an issue with hats, right? I have the head of a fucking Neanderthal. I don't know if you saw before. Man, so we got Bearded Bear Reviews. We got these hats ordered. Dan from Bearded Bear, he wears it and he has it on like the smallest setting. The only way for me to fit this on my head is by having it on that like that one. And even then, and like squeeze it down on my head. I've got like a caveman Viking head. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nothing fits my head. That's insane. But mate, we'll send you over one of our hats actually when we get them done.
I can do a review on that.
Actually, a bit of an interesting one. I am working at the moment with a connection that I made recently, and it's a problem that I found. So in Scotland here, if you go to the shop or if you go on public transport now, you have to, by law, wear a COVID mask. And I wore one, and it goes from here to here, and I have like my beard's hanging out. It gets and it sticks on it, and it messes it all up. It looks terrible. Yeah. So I'm actually working at the moment with a company in the Philippines. They just had 5 million orders for COVID masks to the US. And I'm working with a guy developing a beard mask for men who have beards. And we're trialing a few different things. As soon as it's ready, we're going to roll it out. Any of you guys, I feel your pain, because we're all starting to go back to work now and we have to wear masks. But it doesn't work for us. So I'm developing something that has like, goes around your ears, goes across here, but it's more of a longer face that goes down to here, and it has a drawstring. So you can pull the string tight and it'll go underneath your beard, against your skin, and come up. So that's in development. Watch this space. It should be coming out hopefully within the next month, but it should be happening. But we'll go from there. But it's a problem because we have to go back to work and we have to wear this.
We don't have to wear
one. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So we don't have to do that here. We don't wear masks in Denmark. That's good. I mean, if I'm honest, I haven't worn one, and I won't wear one unless I get a proper beard one, because it's just pointless. It doesn't make scientific sense. The whole point of it is to stop your breath from coming out. And if I have it to here, all this is open, it's going to come out anyway, and you know.
Yeah.
But I went to do my weekly grocery shopping about 3 hours ago, and the woman at the checkout said, "Listen, I'm not gonna tell you off, but just for future reference, when you come in the shop, it's now law in Scotland that you have to wear a COVID mask when you go to shops, and also on public transport as well." So I was just like, "Hold on a second, this is a big gap in the market here for guys with beards." And I just got speaking to my cousin and told me about his friend that like sold this. I was like, "Hold on, let me introduce him to me. Let's have a chat and let's figure out something we can do for the bearded community." So hopefully they should be rolling out soon.
Yeah, good idea. Definitely. Yeah. I'm just going to throw you quickly here for if there are any new ones who didn't see this before. But if you're going to try out some stuff from the Bearded Bastard, and you don't want to buy their expensive oils because they are pretty expensive, like $25 and $35 for a bottle of beard oil. You can get these samples at their shops now on the internet, beardedbastard.com. They are pretty amazing. It's like 1 gram sample.
Nice.
It's still, even though it's these small guys, it's still with real, I think it's cedar wood around it with the name and brand on it. It's cool for just a tester.
That does look really cool. I love the branding on that. I love how they've got like wood going around it, because it's kind of like the old saying, it does exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. It's
Brilliant.
Yeah, and even though they have different scents, that most of them have kind of a woody background, actually, back note in the scent, but also, you know, it kind of just oozes like quality that a company does that. You know, it's amazing. I really love that product.
Something so small as a 10 ml sample. I mean, that just shows the commitment they have to their brand. Brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. But they are more expensive. You just have to know that. You know, for instance, here you have this kind of, you know, pretty normal 1 ounce beard oil from them, and it's you know, $35. So it's pretty expensive for an oil. But yeah.
Nice. I get confused when we talk about ounces. I'm all metric. We're all metric over here.
Yeah, that's 30 mil.
The American ounces and all this stuff. I'm just like, I don't know what that means.
1 ounce is 30 mil. So.
Yeah. What else have I been using?
$35. Yeah, right. But it's it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. What can I say? Of course, I bought these products here from them because I wanted to do a review, not because I'm insane. So if I was just to buy something to have beard oil, just to do moisturize your beard, your skin, whatever, I maybe wouldn't buy stuff from the Bearded Bastard because it is expensive. The cheapest one you can get is the Woodsman here, and that's pure wood. It smells like if you are standing outside of a sawmill. It's not like the woods, but like sawmill scent, and that's $25 for that. And it's pure wood, sawmill scent actually. And then they go off from there. You can get the Tangerine Dream here, and that's like a orange soda pop thingy. That's 25. No, that's like, hang on, I think $30 maybe. And then the black line here is then the $35 thingy. That's expensive. That's okay.
So just speaking.
No, it's not for growth. It's just it's plain old beard oil. Actually, it's they have castor oil in it, and castor oil is good for growth. It is, but it's not going to make your beard grow like crazy. But they have some amazing scents. They make I have two right now. I would say are the best in beard feel for me, and these are one of them. It's amazing feel. My beard gets totally soft, and well, the scent duration is also like 7 hours maybe, I think, in my beard, and that's pretty good for my beard because normally everything just flies away and pretty quick in this gray thingy. So if you want
just on the subject of value for money, I think it's so important.
It is. It's kind of
this is an expensive thing.
What?
It's an expensive hobby, isn't it? It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Expensive care product. And that's one of the things that I like about the company I spoke about, Odin's Beard Co. Odin's Beard Care. It is £9.99 for 30 mils, which is your standard size. And if I translate that into US dollars, that's $12.62 for a 30 ml bottle of Odin's Beard Care stuff. And it's it's insane. It's so good that it's so cheap, and its shipping's good as well. And it's so good when you find a company that's worth the money. Like I know we met in the Beard Struggle, and we always say Beard Struggle is so good for us. It kind of started us off in this journey of like beard product is great.
Yeah, definitely.
But when you talk about value for money, it is one of the worst value for money products on the market. It's expensive. You're buying a product. It's like buying a Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt or an Armani t-shirt. The actual t-shirt quality, what it does for you is the same as buying a Primark t-shirt for fucking £5. The same thing. You're just paying for that little logo that says the Beard Struggle, and that's what it is. But when you find a brand that actually, the funny thing about these guys, they've got a better brand, better marketing, but the product's better as well, and it's like a third of the price. The price. And it does take time to kind of find out which one you like. The good thing is, when you find a company like that, you can buy 3 of their products for the price you would buy one of, say, the Beard Struggle products for. Yeah, definitely. And you can choose which one you like the most, and then you know which one you're going to buy. I think it's brilliant. These companies that make themselves competitively priced.
You say 12. It's if you translate it, it's like $12 for a bottle of beard oil.
62 for a 30 ml bottle of beard oil.
And the average for beard oils in the US, for instance, is 15.5 or so US dollars. So it's under the average. So that's pretty good.
So when you factor in shipping, it's probably the same as the cheapest beard oil you get in the US, and it's probably one of the best beard oils you'll buy in the UK. Probably, if I'm honest, I think Odin's Beard Care is the best product you buy in the UK right now. I think it's incredible. Good.
I think it's great that there are coming so many new brands in Europe right now, in the UK, I think mostly right now, because up till now, we kind of really had nothing. Europe was kind of a wasteland when it came to beard products, because
Definitely.
my God, it sucked what we had. So yeah.
I'll tell you what though, right now, because obviously in Bearded Bear reviews, we're all focusing on UK-based products.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you from first-hand knowledge right now, the UK beard scene is going off. There are so many good companies out there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, showing up now. So,
one of the other ones, we spoke about this a few times on my podcast and yours, and I have to give them a shout out because they're so good, is the Bald Viking.
Yeah.
These guys, it's mainly castor oil based carrier oils.
Yeah.
It's a high quantity of castor oil. It's super thick. And as I said before, when I first tried it, I was like, oh wow, that's going to be really thick and gloopy. I'm going to be like dripping with beard oil all day.
Yeah.
Castor oil is insanely good for like curly hair. Like if you look at like a lot of products that like girls use on their hair when they have really curly hair, they use castor oil based products because they're so good for curly hair. And what are beards? Beards are curly hair.
Yeah.
Castor oil is the perfect base oil for like curly hair. And the Bald Viking nail it, and their scents are so nice as well. And one of the good things is they are $12.99 a product, which is probably about $15 US, but it's 50 mils. So if you look at like another normal one, the size difference comparison, you get an extra 20 mils in that.
Well,
So
I think they might be like, you know, the European version of Artier's Man from the US, because Artier's Man is also, they're kind of branding themselves on being the thickest beard oil because of the castor oil. Even the bottles are kind of the same color, so it's almost like, you know. Yeah, maybe it's a secret, I don't know, thingy they have doing going.
Maybe it's the same guy. You never know.
Maybe.
But so the guy who does the Bald Viking is, again, like Owners, it's a one-man band. One guy, small band products, really cares about what he's doing. He's a really cool guy called Callum. He's from North London. He's a police officer. He works 6 days on, 3 days off. Works his ass off, keeping my country safe.
Yeah.
And then also, in his spare time, works his ass off, makes some really, really good products. And check them out. The Bald Viking on Instagram, thebaldviking.co.uk. Check out their website. He's in the middle of actually revamping their website because it was a bit of an old school website. It was quite old, but now he's like, so in my review company, we are working with a company called 14 Media Group. So any other beard companies that are looking to expand their websites and stuff will say, work with these guys, give a really good deal, especially for beard companies, because we're trying to promote the bearded community. Yeah. And most companies who said, they're like, yeah, cool, we'll work with them. But this guy's like, no, I want to do it myself. Everything I do in my company, I want to know exactly how to do it. So I'm going to do it myself. And I respect that so much. I think that's brilliant. If you're going to do something, do it yourself and you'll know how to do it. And maybe expand on it later on. But massive respect to Callum over at the Bald Viking. Amazing products. Check them out. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll have to give them a look. It says TBS has been my gateway also to premium beard care products. Yeah.
Exactly. I feel you, man. Exactly the same for us. Exactly the same for us.
Yeah, and there's so much good stuff out there. You know, it was kind of, you know, pretty fast after I got into TBS. It kind of opened my eyes to this whole world of beard products. So I just had to try other stuff. There's a lot out there, and you know, yeah, kind of restricting yourself to TBS is kind of cheating yourself, I would say, because there's a whole world of different products out there you should try out. Definitely.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The Beardsmen has some really good scents. They have some really nice stuff.
Yeah.
But it's far, far, far from like the best stuff you can get.
Definitely.
It's a great starter point. My only thing is what I would say is don't get sucked in too much to the marketing because they have great marketing. But no, there's other stuff out there.
Yeah, there is. And you can go everywhere from, you know, as I said, we have in the US, this $35, and you can go like, you know, if you go to broke ass beard supply company here, these guys, I'm saying it every time we are on live here. They are amazing. That's really, really amazing scents, and it's $9 for a beard oil. That's unheard of, and it's amazing. Really, really amazing stuff.
Like 30 mils as well. $9 for 30 mils.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
How do they even make profit on that? That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know how he's making a profit on that. That's exactly because.
One quick question: is the bottle a twisty lid?
It has a dropper. It has everything.
A dropper as well. Yeah. Okay, well I was about to say, is it just because one of the big things you don't take into consideration when you look at a beer company and their like prices is a twisty bottle costs a hell of a lot less than a dispenser bottle. Definitely. This costs more. Yeah. You've got to look at their product, their profit margins, and that's the most expensive thing for a beer company to buy, and their dispensers is the bottle. And I love it that they do that because it's so important. Because when, as you know, when you put a beard oil on, a beard oil is not so much for your beard; it's more for your skin. Yeah. And when you have a long beard like us, you have to make sure that gets down to your actual skin. If you're just like putting it on your hands and rubbing it on the outside layer of your beard, it defeats the purpose of using a beard oil. Yeah. So if these guys want their product to work correctly, they need to use a dispenser. Because I know you see the atomizer ones as well, but it's paramount to the product for actually to go to your skin. Yeah. So when you
important thing, if you're getting into your skin, I'm usually just making sure it gets on my fingers and in between, because then I can do like also and see to it that I get it inside my beard. Because a lot of companies, for instance, these expensive ones here, they come with that's restrictors, like these. They don't have droppers.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, and also what are they called now? Detroit grooming, these kind of also big guys with award-winning oils and stuff like that. They don't even have restrictors. They only have a big hole.
No.
There's nothing on it. It's just a hole, and they say you have to pour with confidence. That's
and that's one of the things they're doing, and it gets to the same point. This isn't just beard products. This is like any product in the world. You get to a certain level and you start to expand, and you have people coming in, sticking their nose in. How can we improve your gross profit margins? Because we can save money on the packaging. We can make you use, instead of this, just a screw top, which will save you probably about 50% on your actual packaging. Which, from a business mind, yes, that works. Great idea. My gross profit margin is going to go up. I'm going to make more money off this. Short term, however. When you're looking for like a good product, the product is not just the oil. The product is the way you put it onto your beard, and that bit is part of the product. And a lot of times, people don't really take that into consideration.
But they actually they sell them. You can buy droppers extra if you want.
Upgrade.
Yeah. I think it's $1 each per dropper. Yeah.
That's a bit of a cheeky move, but fair play to them, But that's my thing. When I come to choosing a product, whether it's beard oil, whether it's a car, whether it's anything, I really do want to buy a product where the person producing the product wants you to get the best out of it. And by putting that as an optional upgrade, I kind of view that as like you're just trying to get a bit more.
Of course it is. Yeah. Definitely. Of course, definitely. Yeah. So I kind of, did this thing where I said I was going to announce the winner of my Beardsmen giveaway in here, but actually I don't think there are many of the guys kind of participating that are in here right now. So I'm just going to do that on the video, just so you know. Instead, it will. I kind of have to, because they have to see it as well. So the rest of them.
No worries. We're going to do, we've got a giveaway at the moment for some Big Fat Beard. Also some Runesilk. The Runesilk giveaway is still live. If anyone wants to win this exact product, Runesilk. This is the mentholy spearmint fresh one. That hasn't been announced yet. So go on to Bearded Bear Reviews. Join the giveaway. That's going to be announced on Sunday on our podcast on Bearded Bear Reviews live. So anyone who wants to join that, jump on the Bearded Bear Reviews, get on there. And we've also got another one which we're going to run the giveaway on the night. So the only way you can win the giveaway for the other products is by watching us live and join the competition. Oh, actually, you won last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I did.
I forgot about that.
I just heard it's in Denmark now, so I'm kind of waiting for it. I guess it could be tomorrow. So it's
man, Big Fat Beard are great. They're really cool products, and I think one of the things we were talking about on that podcast is what John, the guy who owns it, is. He's the best at this. He's such a good guy. Mm-hmm. He is all over every single DM you, any question you have about his
he's one.
If he's cooking the beard oils, if he's doing anything, he will stop what he's doing and speak to you. And I think that's such an important thing in any brand, whether it's beard or beer or whatever the hell it is. A company that drops what they're doing to speak to their customers is paramount in the success of the business. And John over at Big Fat Beard is doing some amazing things. He's looking at doing some like really cool creative marketing stuff. He's looking at doing a beard straightener soon as well. Check out Big Fat Beard. Really, really cool company, guys.
Yeah. And actually I had this thing with him that I was going to do a review on my point on his products. So I'm going to do a pretty big review actually. Now I'm doing a review on 3 oils and brush and everything.
Oh,
so
nice. Cool, man. So make sure you speak to him. It doesn't send you the same one twice. You want to get a different one as your prize.
I talked to him about that. So I think that's going to be clear also. So it's
Cool, man.
Mm-hmm. And also,
their bottles are the same bottles that Sugarbeard use. The kind of
it's the same glass bottles like this one here.
Yeah, that's the ones. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. And talking about giveaways, I want to do a giveaway on this live stream here tonight. I'm not going to give it away here. It's going to be a comment giveaway where you write Royale in the comment section to this video here, and it's going to run till Sunday. And what you can win is a $20 gift certificate for the Royal Beardsmen. So
nice,
kind of a sweet, small kind of giveaway from them. It's not sponsored. It's just me again, kind of paying for it myself, but that's how it is. Just wanted to do that. So yeah, write Royale. If you're in here now, write it in the comment section. And I'm also going to make sure that it's people are going to watch this video here after it's been live. A lot of people do that, so I hope that others will participate as well. And what you can get on their website for $20 is like an oil. And if you buy an oil from them on their website, you can do this combo where you get a balm as well. And with $20, you just have to put in like $10 for a balm. So for $10 more, you can get a combo set on an oil and a balm from them. And definitely, if you win, do that because it's amazing stuff.
Good stuff.
It is. It's really,
I think I'm gonna do a giveaway right now as well.
Yeah.
I'll do a giveaway.
Okay.
Who's watching? So the giveaway is going to be for a bottle of my very own Vanilla Killer by Beardtings. I love this stuff. I need to send you a bottle because I haven't done it yet. But this stuff, it's mainly it's got 4 carrier oils. It's got argan oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, sweet avocado oil. Sorry, and also grapeseed, avocado, argan oil, and jojoba oil, all in one. It is scented with vanilla, oud, and oud is a really unique scent. It's my favorite scent in any beard oil. So oud is from the Middle East. There's a tree in the Middle East that grows, and very rarely a fungus will grow inside the tree. And you crack the tree open and it smells of this beautiful scent called oud. It's like a musky, manly, strong scent that just goes so well with vanilla. And also it has Tuscan leather and a bit of tobacco in there as well. Amazing scent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give away that and also the balm as well. To win, tune in to our podcast Bearded Bear reviews on Sunday at the exact same time this started, and I'm going to do a live giveaway. Tune into that and answer the question I'm going to ask, and you're going to win a 50ml balm and a 50ml oil of this stuff, and I love it.
Okay,
I love it. I know it's my oil, and I sound biased, but the reason I made it is because it's exactly what I like. It's exactly what I would like to do and what I like to put on my beard. I actually made 2 liters of the stuff for personal use. I've got a big jar with a little tap on it. I've literally got beard oil on top. Yeah. Well, guys, follow Bearded Bear Reviews on YouTube, subscribe, and our next podcast this Sunday, tune in to win. Yeah. If you say you saw this giveaway on here, you may up your chances winning by about 10 times more. Just saying.
That's pretty good. Yeah, but yeah, oud is kind of like if you're Catholic, you know, these the incense they use in the church.
Yeah.
That's actually oud.
That's frankincense, isn't it? Is that frankincense?
Yes, sometimes, but also they're using oud for that. So it should be the same. Yeah.
Oud is it's my favorite. I mean, I love this stuff. Yeah. I put this on my beard. I mean, what I'll do, I use hair gel, and I'll take like randomly, I'll take like a 3 or 4 day break from using any hair gel, and I'll just use that on my hair, not for the scent, just for the actual oils, the carrier-based oils that are so good for your hair and your skin. Because I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen it. If you look on Beardtings on Instagram, I did a little video today promoting the beard straightener that I'm releasing in the next few weeks. And I did something I didn't like to do, was have my hair natural. After I come out of the shower, my hair is afro, big time. You would literally think that I was born in Africa, but I'm a white guy. It's ridiculous. My hair is so fucking curly. But I use this beard straightener, and it straightens it so well. My hair is honestly not like this normally. It's the most curly mess you'll ever see. It's insane, uncontrollable. But the beard straightener works.
Picture showing that actually.
Sorry?
I think one of your pictures on Instagram is kind of showing it.
Yeah, it is my video I did today. My last video post today, actually, it's quite embarrassing, to be honest. I'm quite impressed to actually put it up there. It's very embarrassing. Like it's terrible. I've literally got an afro. It's insane. But this stuff works so well, man. It works so well. But yeah, get on it. Get on the giveaway. Good stuff.
Yeah. So the Royale, you have to write that in the comment section of the video. Yeah. I missed the waves. Who's that for?
I missed the waves.
What waves?
Maybe he's talking about beard waves or hair waves.
Yeah, maybe. He said Africa. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Referring to Toto. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel it. I grew up in the Middle East, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like oud so much. And I like frankincense incense as well. That's one of the ingredients in the Runesilk one, which has not been decided who the giveaway winner is yet. So join in that. But I love the frankincense smell. When I grew up, I grew up in the Middle East from when I was 8 years old to 18 years old. My entire kind of childhood, adolescence, teen years was spent in a country called Oman in the Middle East. Yeah. And I used to go down the souk. I used to go down fishing. I used to really mix with the indigenous culture. All my friends were Arab pretty much, and I loved my lifestyle out there. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like a lot of these strong Middle Eastern scents, because of my lifestyle out there. And I think that's probably why I like oud so much.
Yeah. So, and this one, you should start a line of yeah, exactly. Just found it today. Nice. Yeah, I forgot all about it, but it was laying on my in the bathroom. Haven't used it for a long time.
The derma roller, is it called?
Derma roller, yeah. Should be amazing. What?
I did a video the other day about A Beginner's Guide to Growing a Beard. And one of the points I made was don't buy into those things.
No.
It's such a shame. Like, and it's a shame because I mean, I remember when I was 15 and I think I developed my facial hair very late. And a lot of my friends had these sideburns and they could grow a goatee. And I was sat there like, shit, like I'm so crap. I can't grow a proper beard. And it really got to me. And I would have done anything. I would have spent money to get a beard. And I think that that is exactly what this company is doing to like young guys, trying to take their money off them.
Yeah. No, it's not working. Don't, you know, I did a testing on that on a previous video a long time ago. It's crap. It's not working. All you get is pain and swollen red. That's no. So
this is the point I made in my video. It's like, if that was a real thing, and you could do this roller and grow hair, if that was a real thing, think about it. There'd be no bald guys in the world.
Nope.
Everyone would have hair. There would be no bald people. And also, if this is such a big thing, why is such a small company jumping on doing this thing? I mean, like GlaxoSmithKline, the biggest pharmaceutical company in the world, would have jumped on this and be making millions of it. It doesn't make sense. Think about it, guys. Before you, if you have like a little patch here or a patch there, you want to fill in, don't fucking buy that stuff because it's such a shame to see you being conned out of your money. Don't do it. Please, guys, don't do it.
If you have a patchy beard, all you can do is wait. Let your beard grow. Maybe it grows in on the patch, or at least it's going to cover your patches. That's the only thing you can do, basically.
You can take steroids, but I don't endorse it.
Yeah, no. Maybe not. And also you can use this minoxidil. It's kind of this American, I know we talked about it last time. I didn't remember the name. It's minoxidil. And you can use that where you rub it on the patches you have. Or if you don't have any beard at all, you can rub it on your skin. And after like 4 months, 6 months of usage, there will possibly start to grow some kind of beard. But then when you stop using it, it goes away again. So yeah, and they have a lot of problems with, you know, they're kind of being accused of being the reason for skin cancer and stuff like that. So,
man. It's like you look at all these like new products, and it's like, okay, it's brand new. Where's the testing? Where's the scientific data in this? What are the side effects? What are the long-term ramifications of using this product? I would never ever use a brand new miracle formula. I'd rather wait and say, okay, cool. You guys use that. Let's see how you guys are doing in 10 years, and then we'll discuss that. I don't want to do this, man.
That's also a reason why you can only get minoxidil in the US, because in the US they don't have to be tested like in Europe, for instance. We have much more testing here of the products, so it would never be allowed here, I think. Yeah. So
and it's the same with most US, not even like cosmetics, but actual pharmaceutical drugs.
yeah.
The healthcare system over there is very different to it is in Denmark and in the UK. So when I go to the doctors here, they will try and not prescribe me stuff because it's going to cost them money. But in the US, they will try and prescribe you everything they possibly can because they're going to make money. If I go to the doctor with a prescription note saying I need to have this for my health, the doctor who just prescribed you is going to get a cut of the sales he just prescribed to you. And that's what's so different between Europe and America. When it comes to the Europe, it's much more of an honest, open, real. They give you things to use because it's actually good for you. Because you don't want to waste their, because they have to pay. Here, our healthcare have to pay for what you're using, so it needs to have a benefit to you. But in the US, they'll fucking write a prescription list as long as my arm of shit for you to buy, because they just like. And you work in the mental health industry, and I'm sure you understand the shit they prescribe people with mental health issues. I mean, wow, it's insane. Very different market, very different ethics behind products over there.
No, if you want to use anything to make your beard grow a bit faster, it's not going to fix the patches at all, but it's going to help you, you know, kind of grow a bit faster. You have to use biotin. Biotin pills work, and they worked for me in the beginning, and I tried using them again here. Like I just stopped like a week ago, I think, and that time it didn't help. So I think when you're starting to grow a beard, you can use it for growing a bit faster. But once you get a beard, it's not doing anything anymore.
And one of the important things to remember with biotin is when you take biotin, it doesn't just grow hair on your face. It grows hair everywhere.
Actually, I'm not going to show that here.
You're ready to have some big old hairy balls going with that as well.
yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to show it here, but normally I actually never had any kind of, chest hair, stomach hair, stuff like that. But after using biotin, I have like this. It's very so crazy. Not only my beard, but also everywhere else.
I've got enough chest hair already. I don't want biotin. I'm good.
Yeah, I never had that, but now I have. So if you wanted some Selleck, use biotin.
Nice.
Healthcare here sucks. Yeah, I heard.
Healthcare here is good, man. I mean, it's not the best quality service you'll get, but man, it's free. It's free. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, you could in the UK, you can also go private. You can have your own private healthcare on top of that, which will be amazing. But the day-to-day, if you are unemployed and you have a serious health condition come on, you're safe here. It's incredible. It's people in the UK used to really rip into the NHS. NHS is the National Health Service, and they used to really rip into them. Oh, the service is bad. This is bad. This is bad. And I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. It's free. Do you know what it's like to live in America or anywhere else in the world and have to pay for that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you break your leg abroad, if you're a UK citizen, you break your leg in America. If you don't have health insurance, like travel insurance, you're fucked. You're going to spend the next 3 years of your life working to pay the bills of what you did.
I just have to go to the broker.
Oh shit, my leg. Sweet. You guys pay for that. Cool, I'm done. I'll go home. That's it. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to the NHS. What they've done through the whole COVID crisis here, for free for all of our citizens is incredible. This is the kind of time where it really pays off, and you're like, wow, I'm privileged to be living here with a National Health Service. Wow, definitely. Incredible. Incredible job.
For you guys from the US, how is COVID, Corona thing going in the US right now? Just a question.
It's weird. It's like some states it's like non-existent. Some states it's like epidemic. It's insane. New York, California, it's getting bad. I think Florida, it's quite bad. But a lot of the mid states, they just don't really hear it.
No.
You go, healthcare here sucks.
I kind of hear from my US friends from this bearded community now that the reason why California and Florida and so it's kind of pretty bad is because they don't have any real rules about COVID right now. It's very it's very liberal. It's very do what you want, la 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 thing. So it's
It's like Chaz. Have you heard of Chaz in Seattle?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been following this. There's the Seattle Police Department has been like taken over, and it's like all these liberals taking it over. It's our own place now. It's there's no rules. Like we're peace and love. Next thing, they make a big fucking wall with people with guns guarding it. It's like, we're against it on the front. We're against the wall. We're going to create our own state. Next thing, 2 days in, they've got a big fucking wall with armed guards there. It's like, come on. Come really? Only in America. Only in America. Love it.
Yeah. and also, I hear a lot of, for some reason, a lot of bearded guys from the US doing, the reviews I'm talking to now are very pro, your rights, that you have your freedom rights. So many of them are kind of promoting that you shouldn't use any kind of, masks or this thing about distancing is kind of, the government is not to interfere. So they're kind of doing the opposite just to be, fighting for their rights for freedom. I don't know if that's such a good thing. Maybe not, but
I think there's a healthy balance. I think there's a healthy balance of like, listen, we're in a pandemic. Let's make sure we come together. Well, physically come together, because that's opposite what we're trying to do. Let's come together and unite and trying to make sure that we do things proactively to stop the spread of this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all the kind of protests was going on and the whole kind of Chaz thing, it's like, you look at them, you're like, you're doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing. So it's like, it's a balance. There's a balance, I think. There's a balance. And it's mad. I think we've got some good comments there from May the Red. He's saying Americans in general don't care, protect themselves, others. Said Chaz was a joke. And I believe in rights, but I also believe in not being a prick. And it gets other people potentially dead. Exactly, my friend. Yeah. Exactly the point I weigh. Yeah. Believe in your rights, protect yourself, do your thing, but also don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. It's so simple. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. I totally same wavelength as him. Yeah, got you.
Because I know some people over there that are kind of, doing the exact opposite as they're being told, just to show that the government is not to interfere. So that's kind of being a dick, I guess. Yeah.
A dick.
Yeah. So anyways,
so in the UK, it's kind of funny because we've got this whole thing. I'm in Scotland now. A few months ago, I was in London. I'm half English, half Scottish, so I'm kind of like in the middle. If you guys don't know, Scottish people tend to hate English people. English people tend to not really be bothered by it. We're just like, yeah, cool, it was in the past, whatever. Scottish people don't really like us. And in England, they've actually relaxed the COVID laws. They started to open bars and restaurants. They've got a little relax in it. But up in Scotland, I think it's kind of good because they've been a bit more careful. They're like, okay, let's see how it works in England. If it works, we'll do the same thing. If they fuck up, we'll continue to be safe for now. So I think up here, it's about a month behind England with opening stuff. So in England, bars and restaurants are open. Up here, they're not open yet. No. So it's kind of good. It's a good thing to do. But I want to go out for a beer, man. I want to go out for a beer. I'm trying to go out with my friends for a beer. I want to do it. It's So it's that kind of balance, really, again, isn't it? So
Did you get this, by the way, with Sugar Beard?
I did. My lollipop Sugar Beard. I love that. I love a little extra.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Yeah, it is. So, have you any other news up?
No, not really. Apart from, so I'm working more closely, obviously, with Odin's Beard Care now. We're going to go into a bit of a partnership. We've got some really cool things in the pipeline. I'm not going to talk about them in depth yet, but just make sure everyone is watching. Follow Odin's Beard Care. Follow Beardtings, myself. We've got some really exciting things coming up. Also, what I mentioned earlier, it's not going on yet, but I am developing with a company abroad COVID masks for guys with beards. So I think that's something that's really important, to be honest, to help what's going on. Because if I wear a COVID mask, it doesn't actually work. I need something that covers my whole beard. I could shave it all off, but I'm not going to lie, that's not going to fucking happen. This thing's staying for good. There's no way. So come on. Also, again, follow Beardtings. I am going to be. I'm mid-development with a company abroad making COVID masks for people with beards. So if that's something that you need, follow me, and I'll show you how and when to get them.
Yeah, and from me, it's going to be more of the same kind of reviews coming up. As I said from last look on these movie themes on beard products, and also I'm going to do a review on Black Box. It's a company that has nothing out yet. It's brand new. I'm hoping to get something from them within the next weeks and see what that's like. Hoping to find some more UK products, but at least I'm pretty sure what do I have now? Let's see. I have Damn Yankee coming up. And I have something from Renewed Man as well. Yeah, I have a couple of companies still shipping to me. So yeah, new stuff is going to come. And also I'm going to I think, kind of focus a bit more again on do-it-yourself videos and tips and tricks and top 5 thingies and stuff like that, just to give the review a break. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, also one little shout out. I did my episode 1 of Beardtings. So I get loads of questions on my Instagram from guys that just getting into the beard game of how to grow it, how to trim it, what products to use. I'm trying to make a YouTube series. I did my first episode last week it's called So You Want to Grow a Beard. It's an introduction guide on how to grow a beard. My episode 2 is going to be on my day-to-day routine and how to touch up. So how to get rid of the kind of stray hairs up here, how to trim them, mainly focusing on a cutthroat razor. I do recommend anyone with a beard to ditch your Gillette Max 3 or whatever it is you fucking use. Throw that shit in a bin, get yourself a proper quality cutthroat razor, and I will teach you how to use it properly on my YouTube series. So stay tuned, subscribe to Beardtings on YouTube. And
it's a good idea, because I know some guys, and I think there are a lot of them out there who wants to use these, straight razors, but don't know how to.
And that's the thing. I never learned. I never was trained. I did it by trial and error, and I fucked up a lot, and I cut my face a lot. Cut my face a lot. But now I figured out it's easy to use if you know how to do it.
Yeah,
that's the hard bit. Also here as well, simple trick. You put air in your mouth and you blow it out.
Yeah.
But it's a little simple trick. I think it's a little trick that I'm putting in my channel, my series, for people to learn and not make mistakes that I did and cut your face up, basically.
I think that's a good idea. I think there are a lot of guys out there who could use that. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool, man. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure. I need to go because I'm dying for a toilet break.
Yeah, well, I'm up at 5 o'clock tomorrow anyways to go to work. So same here, I guess. Yeah. Terrible.
Cool,
so yeah, but yeah.
Anyway, as usual, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and remember the giveaways on Beard Reviews.
That's the one. That's the one.
And the same here. Royale in the comment section and win this gift card from. So go do that, and till next time, I guess.
Till next time.
Yeah. Okay, good seeing you, and thanks for stopping by, participating.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure as always.
Yeah, same. So see you.
See you, bro. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Hey.